I've come to share with you a journal that I've finished, and this is a Paris themed journal, and I've used a digital kit and some ephemera from the following ladies: Dreams Etc., who's Jennifer, the Old Design Shop, who else have I used? Some things from the Graphics Fairy, and then just things that I'd found on a Pinterest search. So I can't remember even how big this is. My allergies are really bad and I'm really groggy today. So it's 8 by 5, 5 1/8, I think. There's one signature and I really can't remember how many pages are in there, but this will be listed in my shop and there'll be more details on there. So I've just got a simple string closure, and this image here, and I can't remember if that was one I had in my stash already or something I've picked up from the Graphics Fairy or the Old Design Shop. I really can't remember. Anyway, so this is sewn onto some doubled cardstock. Then there's some more cardstock behind which has been distressed with the Oxide Vintage Photo, and then there's just some light stamping in the background. I'm not sure if you can see that. There is different laces throughout the book, so let's start. The main pages are from Dreams Etc., and I will put the links to everyone that I've used below. So this has actually been sewn onto some coffee dyed glittery shimmery paper. You probably won't be able to see that on the video, but it is nice and shimmery and there's some stenciling. The hearts here, I have made them before, but I watched a video the other day where G.I. Kerr has, excuse me, I'm just wiping my nose. G.I. Kerr had made some paper clips with hearts and materials and stuff, so I just made some. I think there's 3 throughout the book. Whoopsie. So yeah, it's layered, it's got some laces behind there, got this tiny little flower there, put the word create, and it's just been, the hearts are just cardstock which have been coffee dyed and stamped and distressed, and obviously just made a belly band there. This was one of the pages from Dreams Etc., and I was going to make it into pockets, and then I didn't. I've made other pockets instead. This image is from, I think, the Graphics Fairy, and I just backed that onto some cardstock and just inked around the edges, and that's for French ladies. And then there's this ephemera, and I think this is from the Old Design Shop, so I just kind of put that onto a piece of coffee dyed paper so that you've got additional journal space in this. It's very shimmery and it's all been distressed. Oh, come on, fingers and thumbs. We have a doily and a paper bag and some edge punching. This is from Tsunami Rose. There's some Tsunami Rose bits in here as well. I can't remember what pack this is from because I've muddled them all up and put them into things that put them into files that I would use like more of, if that makes any sense. This is the Graphics Fairy, I think. I could be wrong. And I've just backed that onto some cardstock and inked it up. This is from the Old Design Shop, and I've just done a lot of inking on all of this, just obviously to make it look a little bit older than what it did do when it came out the printer. So that just pops on there. Got some lined paper, some trim. Love this page from the kit. Here I've just used one of the pages from the kit, and I've made a pocket, and the pocket's been sewn onto doubled over coffee dyed paper, so it's nice and thick. I've done a little bit of collage there with some like a mesh material, then some book page and a button with some cheesecloth and a little bit of trim. And we've got this old typewriter down there, journaling card there. An old image from Paris. I think I found that on Pinterest. That's been backed onto some cardstock. Stamped tag. This is a French postcard. I think this might have been the Graphics Fairy as well. And then this is the Old Design Shop. And what I done was, when I cut it, I used just the edge of my ruler and kind of tore it all so that it just looked really old, and inked it up. Got a glassine bag and a doily, some extra bits of fluff in there and there. Page from Dreams, etc. Here, this is just a flip out, like tuck spot, so you can do some journaling on there, and that's all been distressed as well. And then here we have, this was a new stamp set I had, got it from Wish, and I think this was the only one that had like France on it, on the Eiffel Tower, so I used that, and it's just onto this for lots of journaling. This envelope is from Dreams, etc., but it's not from the same kit, I don't think. There's nothing in the envelope. And then we've just got some additional journaling paper. A doily, a paper bag with some lace trim. This is from Tsunami Rose. This is from the Old Design Shop. Here we have just got some stenciling there, and another letter which is in French, and I think that was from the Graphics Fairy. No, I think it's the Old Design Shop. And again, I just with this one I went round with my scissors, which are Ripple, just to give that jagged edge, and then inked it up around the edges. And Tsunami Rose. Oops, let's put this in. Some lace trim. Centre of signature. Lots of journaling space. Here we just have another French piece of ephemera from Tsunami Rose. And another French letter. I tried to keep everything French in this. Oops. Some edge punching, paper bag and a doily. Here's another one of these hearts that I made, and this is just a little stamp that I had, so I just used it on this scrap piece of paper. And that just tucks in there. And then here we just have a receipt of some sort, obviously in French, and I don't read French, but there you go. Inked up. Another envelope from Dreams, etc. And then another flip out page to do some journaling. So that all just pops in there. And that pops in there. And this has got loads of little bits of scrap fabrics in the background, and a little flower. Glassine bag, the other belly band, and inside this one we have some extra thread. This is from the Old Design Shop, I think. That goes in there. We have another stamp tag, a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and another French receipt, and this is on some squared paper, which again is nice and shimmery, and that just pops in the back there. Some more lace, another French ephemera from Tsunami Rose, another French letter from the Old Design Shop, takes a long time to do all that inking up. But I wanted it to look old, and yesterday my fingers were just so grubby. It was disgusting. This is just from Tsunami Rose. I'll just pop that on there. Paper bag, a doily. This is actually open for you to tuck stuff in. So we have this journal card here. It's been sewn onto coffee dyed paper. This little girl, which is in French. It's French. I can't remember. Is it? There is an artist. I think it's an artist that's got quite a lot of French things. I could be completely wrong in that, but I found that under the same category when I searched on Pinterest, and I can't for the life of me remember who it is. Tag. Another French letter. A little bit of a jaggy edge on that side. This side I had to cut a little bit more off because it really did rip, and then I didn't want it to interfere with obviously the writing, so just 2 jaggy sides and a little bit here. Inked up. I actually feel really groggy when I'm talking, and I'm you know, it sounds weird, but when you talk sometimes you don't really hear yourself, but I'm actually hearing myself. It's strange. The last page, and that is the journal. So I can't, like I said, I can't remember how many pages. I think there might be 80. I probably wrote it down yesterday, I just can't remember, so let me have a little look in my book. Yes, 80 pages front and back, and then obviously filled with the ephemera as well, from the Graphics Fairy, the old design shop, Tsunami Rose. So that is the journal. Be listed in my shop if you're interested. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.